Yeah.
Yes, it is investigation time.
Welcome back to Terraria. See,
Terraria,
look at all these
fuck.
trees. Yeah, start mining. Ah, fuck.
Hi.
Who just left?
Yeah, that's.
I hope that was
I left
me.
for the,
You came
I
back.
left for the Terraria joke.
Oh, okay. Well, in the last session, somebody blowed up, and we think it's about a 50-50 whether it is the mysterious 16th student, who, despite having their name said about 15 times in the last episode, I can't remember it. It's like,
I'm not gonna tell you either. I know it because it's a
like-
meme in our community, but
Mama Nabe, Mama
Wrong.
Monopoly, or something like that.
wrong.
Who knows? And it might also be Kyoko, but we don't know yet. In this session, let's figure it out.
The name of the fucking, like, 16th student?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Isn't it, like, Mukuru or some shit?
Emma's closer.
Yeah, it was like Mukuro Ikanaba or something like that.
Ross, you're close.
I'm really close,
Her
it's good
last
enough.
name is completely wrong.
Ikasaba.
There you go.
Mukuro Ikasaba?
Mukuro Ikasapa.
That's what it was. Okay.
The
Well, I figured
mysterious
it out.
16th student.
Be careful of her.
Be careful around her. If I check the body more thoroughly, maybe then I'll find out for sure if it's Kyoko or not. Look at those pretty nails. Huh? There's something weird about this body's fingernails. Oh, they're fake nails. They're really long. They seem like they get in the way of the normal activity. Fake nails have been added to truth bullet section in the handbook. There's also something on the back of her right hand. Is that a tattoo? It got burned, so I can't make out the whole thing, but looks like a picture of a dog or something. Never seen anything like it before. Tattoo on the right hand has been added to the truth bullet section. Is Kyoko the type of person to get a tattoo and only wear fake nails on like 3 of her fingers?
I mean, we don't really know much about her past.
Well, her body exploded. They could have been blown off.
The upper half of the body got set on fire in the explosion. It's totally blackened. Also, the top half of the body is wet.
I'll post that so Zuper can see it too.
That's because it got set on fire and I threw water on it. Since I only threw water on the part that was on fire, the top half, the bottom half is still dry. In other words, there's nothing strange about the top half being wet. There isn't, right? Exploded body analysis has been added to the truth bullet section in your handbook. What else we got?
Let's
We got a
see if
hole.
he got that.
The white jacket the victim was wearing got totally burned up. There's only one little piece left. Lower half of the body didn't get wet at all. After the body blew up, the top half got set on fire, so I dumped a bucket of water on it. Which explains why the bottom half isn't wet. There's nothing strange about that, right? I'm gonna comment on the boots. How about the face? Oh, we're not even allowed to examine the face. That's everything. Right? So I did the top half, the body, which he didn't mention anything about the nails, and the hole. Alright. That's a good start. Check out the mask piece. These look like fragments of something. They're all burnt, so I can't really be sure, but I feel like I've seen these before. But where? Wait, was it there? I'll have to double check that later. Fragments near the dead body has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. There's a knife lying on the ground. Is this... It must be the knife that was stuck in the body before it exploded. The force of the explosion must have thrown it over here. The Monokuma file said the knife went all the way through the body from front to back. Does that mean the knife was what caused the fatal injury? Either way, this knife, it looks really familiar. Wait, is this... That's it.
Here it comes.
It's a knife the person was holding.
That person doesn't have a tattoo on their hand, by the way.
They also don't
They're
have
wearing
painted
gloves.
fingernails.
Oh, gloves? Okay.
It doesn't
I'm
look
pretty
like they're
sure
wearing
that's
gloves.
like. I think they are. Because like their hands are like so unfeatured that you would have to assume they are. Because
I
like
don't know.
here they're so vibrant and different.
Yeah. Another thing I'm thinking...
That's if they're the
like,
same person.
we know she wears gloves, Kyoko. Why would she take them off? Wouldn't that, like, harm her chances of being found. Well,
Was
I guess no
was
one's
she
dusting
wearing-
for fingerprints here.
Well, the question is, was she wearing them before the body went up? I don't remember.
I don't know either. By the way, we forgot to mention, Jay might sound a little bit different. It's got a staticky
Oh yeah,
mic,
my mic is literally dying.
so sorry about that. We tried replacing it, but not possible. This is getting really
Sounds fine
weird.
to me, though.
Yeah, for some, it sounds fine to M. So if you have, I don't know, M's hearing, maybe you're okay. Maybe. Jaden can't hear it either, but then again, he's the one speaking. For me, it's
Yeah, I
really
can't.
noticeable. So I don't know. I don't know. They don't look like gloves. I'm sorry, they
No,
just
they do.
don't. Do they?
Especially because the tone is very different from the skin tone of the body's hand.
There is no other skin tone of the body.
Yes, there is. No, the fucking actual corpse has a much paler hand.
That is a good note, yeah. But
Again,
Makoto,
that's if they're the same person.
Kyoko doesn't wear brown gloves. She wears purple gloves, right?
Like,
I don't know. I mean, she
so
does, but she could
here's
also have
here's the thing, right?
But why would you put on brown gloves? What purpose would that be?
I don't know.
I'm just
Find
gonna
out
give
last
you
trial.
like mind theories. What
Alright.
if they're two separate, different people?
Yeah, I already said that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Or what if they're the same person and it's a trick?
Whoever the person in the mask was that attacked me last night, they were holding that knife. And that same knife that was used to stab the same masked attacker was we found here. So maybe this masked person got stabbed because when they attacked, I was in a kind of trance. Maybe I reacted by grabbing the knife. And maybe then And maybe this really is Kyoko. It would mean Kyoko is the one that attacked me. But why the mask? I just don't know. I don't remember anything clearly from last night. No, it can't be. There's no way. I have major doubts that Makoto stabbed anybody in this state.
Yeah, I doubt it.
How would you feel woken
Monokuma
up and
flower,
you see
huh?
somebody over your
Is
body?
it true? Does it really eat paper, plastic, and
Yeah, but
people?
you told us there's another chapter.
Anyway, I don't think it's related to the case, so I think I'll just stay away. Kind of a shame it's not related to the case somehow. Alright. Well, time to go through the line. Listen, Makoto, do you remember how the body looked, before it blew up? If I remember right, it was wearing some kind of mask and a big white coat. Also, there was a knife sticking out of the stomach, and the area around it was stained with blood. Apparently, the wound had stopped bleeding, but the blood on the body was still wet. Byakuya said not to touch it to avoid getting us all bloody, but for how much blood there was on the body, I didn't see any on the ground around it. Wow, thanks, that was a big help. Now that you explained it, I totally remember how it looked. Well, having to talk about it like that helped me remember it a lot better, too. So, thank you, too. Cool. Good to know we have that.
So, who does that body belong to? Whoever it is, I'm not gonna look. I don't want to faint anymore.
Thanks, very helpful.
You could sarcastically put that response at every
Good
single
timing,
thing he
Makoto.
says.
I just wanted to talk to you.
What the fuck? Why do they
guess
have
I-
this? Why do they have this? This is so stupid.
Don't worry. It's gone. It's
It doesn't matter. Why was it there in the first place?
because they're like, oh, what? This is a cool idea. Everyone.
It's a
Oh,
cool idea, but
nobody-
they never implemented it well once.
I'd like to hear your alibi.
Alibi?
Correct. I'd love to hear where you were after nighttime began last night.
Passed the fuck out in my bed. Well, I was sick, so I was asleep all night. But why are you asking about that now? What's nighttime got to do with it?
Naturally.
Isn't it? It's after nighttime.
How can you be so sure of that?
Because just after nighttime began, I came to the garden. I was going to look around for everyone so I could tell them about Monokuma. Hiro's been spending most of his time in the garden the last few days, so I figured he'd be up here.
So we're watching a guy who's actually been spending most of his time with me. Because we've been hanging out. Liar.
And I can confirm that when I arrived last night, there was no...
So the murder...
So the murder could only have taken place...
Hmm.
at some point during nighttime after I'd left the garden. However, Toko, Hiro, Hina, and I were in the gym together the entire night last night.
Huh?
Once I found Hiro in the garden, we immediately went to Toko and Hina's room to get them. At that point, we all went to the gym and began dismantling Monokuma. As a precaution, we made sure not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs.
I had to share a bathroom with that guy over there. Hey!
Fucking Toko wouldn't leave me alone. Kept begging me to go in with her. I said no, of course. But you know,
Sometimes he says yes.
Oh
sometimes.
What? No. Ew. No, what?
In other
He's
words,
literally said that he has.
Going in the bathroom with Toko?
Oh, not that specifically, but...
yeah. In other words, all four of us have airtight alibis.
I mean, he's kind of a creep, but I don't think he's done anything with Toko, I'll be perfectly honest.
He's very much implied that they have.
Toko
There's
just wants
no
it,
way.
and Byakuya doesn't.
There's no way. I mean, it'd be hilarious,
Toko
but there's no
is
way.
a bona fide simp. The only doesn't have an alibi.
Simp is for guys, Jaden. She's a thought.
Girls can be simps.
Yeah, it's called thoughts.
Nah, we use the word simp.
Okay.
Girls can be
Creating a
simps
new
too.
word does not just, like, undermine the use of a
also
previous
that,
word
like,
that...
That word has already died.
What?
It has.
Simp?
Yeah. It's already been overused.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, of course. Welcome to the internet.
I could say that about 95% of Zoomer humor. Like, oof. That
Are
died
me-
back in, like,
Oh,
2007.
that's you.
Or me and Kyoko.
And if the victim really is Kyoko,
Then I'm the only one without an alibi.
we're just gonna completely forget about the 16th student.
Well,
Also, when we went to get Hina and Toko, we stopped by your room as well.
would you believe that there's a 16th student, or would you rather believe that a person who's been here since the very beginning did it? I mean, where the fuck
Yeah.
would the 16th student be hiding? Byakuya does not want to believe that there's just some random fuck hiding out in the school.
But you never came to the door. So where, precisely, were you?
I was conked the fuck out, my man. I'm telling the truth, I was in my room. But I was dead asleep. I had a fever, so...
That's hardly an alibi.
I know.
So what now? You seem to be at quite the disadvantage here.
Can I remind you of the first case and how bad of a disadvantage I was then? I'm the only one without an
No.
alibi. That's really bad, isn't it? Oh well.
Makoto Naegi! He did it!
Yeah, it's 11 o'clock right now. Okay, and? Oh, well, I was just thinking about how when we first found the body. When the body was found, huh? I should look back at what I did this morning to help me remember when that was. Monokuma's announcement woke me up at 7. As usual, I headed to the dining hall pretty soon. Once I got there, I met up with Hina. That was around 7:30. Took half an hour to walk to the dining hall. How slow are you? I headed to the gym where everyone else was waiting. It was 9 o'clock then. Next, Toko went to go get the pickaxe, and that's when she found the body. What time was it then?
Jaden.
Oh shit, I had the thing muted by accident. Now then, Toko, what time is it? I even had said the line. I'm like, why isn't it
When we
advancing?
left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock, so it's probably 9 on the dot now.
They spent an hour and a half in the fucking gym. What is up with the... What is their time sense? That's right, it had to have been around 9 o'clock. Ah, now that you mention it, I think you're right. So I think we can say for sure that the body was found at 9 a.m. Okay, my job's done. That's a pretty small job. I prefer it that way so it doesn't fuck anything else up. Go look at the pickaxe. Just to be sure, I should take a look inside the tool shed.
Oh god,
Jaden,
lag.
is the screen share lag?
Yes, it's lag.
Nice. Give me a minute.
Time to switch to...
Ba-da-ba-ba-bum.
You...
Better?
well...
No, well, try
It's
doing
dialogue, so...
This
Can't
room
really
is dusty
tell.
and disorganized. In other words, a pretty stereotypical stool shed. I just call it a stool shed. That's a great name.
It seems alright. I think that plant area is just like Lag City, honestly.
Is this a tarp? Wait, was there a tarp in here before? I should probably look into that. Could have been related to the case. Okay, Makoto. Pointing out tarps to me. Top is wet and covered with mud and grime. Ah, the top being wet. That makes sense, because the top was dragged with the body. So, her being wet makes sense.
Only the top half is wet, Ross. Remember
Yeah,
that.
so the top of the tarp and the top of her body was wet. So, the top of the tarp and the top of her body. Not that there is a top of a tarp
And
because
the
it's a square, but, you know.
Body was dry.
Yeah. So only the top is wet. But the underside is totally clean and completely dry. See? Told you. One side of the tarp is wet and dirty. Something about that bothers me. Tarp is valid. It's the truth bullet section of the handbook. That's the one thing in here that concerns me. What about the pickaxe? There's something carved in the handle of this pickaxe. Crazy diamond. It's the same thing that was written on the back of Mondo's coat. This pickaxe is connected to Mondo somehow. It's definitely intriguing, but now's not the time to worry about it. You alright? That's the only thing you were worried about, Makoto? Cool. Well, we'll come back here if it's important. How about the chickens? There better be 5 chickens in there or I'm gonna be upset. What the fuck?!
Also,
I count
it's definitely
4
the plant
chickens.
area that just is like-
4?!
Yeah.
What's going on, Makoto? Oh, I'm glad you're here. Listen, do you remember how many chickens there were in here? Of course, there were precisely 5. Yeah, right? Huh? What's wrong? There's only 4 chickens here now. We're 1 short. Oh, yeah, I ate 1. Oh, did you...
Crunch.
Would you... Yeah, I just picked up and... Oh, okay. Huh? See, he has the right reaction. It's so weird. I wonder when it disappeared. Nice run. I was down here just before nighttime last night, and there were definitely 5 chicken then. What are we gonna do? Going from 5 to 4 is gonna have an impact on the structure of this world. It's like a jigsaw puzzle, and if a single piece disappears, the entire world will remain unfinished. I did my best to ignore Hero and focus on the problem at hand. Why did one of the chickens disappear? Could it be related to the case?
Could it? Chickens going missing is truly important.
You know, usually I take a look at that and I go, okay, well, it has to be related somehow, right? But this might be the first time where I look at that and go, that might just be the biggest bullshit red herring of all time.
The chickens are missing. Someone decided to have a chicken dinner last night.
This is the Paladin
Makoto,
Controls
what did you do
sprinklers.
to that chicken?
They're set to draw at 7:30 every morning, and Monokuma said the time positively couldn't be changed. Huh? Hold on. So the sprinklers draw at 7:30 each morning, right? Then if the body was here before, then the sprinkler should have gotten all wet. Should have gotten it wet. Which means the murder must have taken place after 7:30. Or before 7:30. Well, no, after 7:30.
No, the
I mean, unless the
sprinklers
tarp was
happened
covering
at
the bottom.
7:30.
Yeah,
Well, no, because it wasn't wet at all until.
yeah.
Well, the
So that
top
probably
half
means
is wet.
something for the
Just
tarp
water.
as
Yeah,
Yeah,
well.
but that's
Well,
just
yeah.
because Makoto threw a bucket of water on it.
Mhm.
Yeah. I think I've checked everything I need to in this area, but I'm not done yet. There are other areas I need to check. Specifically the fragment I found before. There's somewhere I need to go in order to confirm my suspicions. I still need to find out more about Kyoko. Is that corpse really Kyoko? That's true. Was that also Kyoko who attacked me last night?
I wouldn't say the word attacked.
If I can find out more about her, maybe I can answer that question. Kyoko was never the person to talk about herself all that much. Maybe if I can get into her room, I'll be able to find out more. But the key to her room...
It's all clear now.
I will simply limit your options. I cannot allow you to engage in any further suspicious activity, like going into your room.
Limit my option?
Oh,
That's you.
Limit my options.
Just give up.
Just give
Give
up!
me the key to your room. Give up on life.
I have a choice. I'll have to see if he'll let me borrow a room key.
You know he's gonna be like, take me with you, Makoto.
Byakuya.
If you do come up with an alibi, I'll be happy to hear it later. At the class trial.
Oh, no, it's not about that. You have the key to Kyoko's room, right? I was hoping I could borrow it.
I'm afraid I cannot take that risk. You're the prime suspect, after all. Of course, if I were to go with you, that would be a different story.
That's okay. I'll just go without the evidence inside her room. Oh, shut up, Makoto. No!
Sorry, I have my own agenda to take care of. Find me again later and we'll see.
Alright, that's a bonus 10 points for Byakuya. You're now at negative 687.
Depending on my mood, I may go with you.
Come back
Baka.
later, huh? Okay, then in the meantime, I should look around somewhere else. Maybe I should check out that one area.
God, they're just not gonna say it until we go there.
There's only so many areas it could be.
I think it's the gym, because that's where, like, the Monokuma was, maybe? I don't know, that's my guess.
Was it? I thought it was the bloody
Again, I don't...
Disgusto room.
I don't... It might be that room. I don't remember this game all that much.
Well, let's check out the bloody disgusting room. I don't think anything actually changed here. Yeah, it's not important right now.
You
This
would
might be important for, like, Trial 6. Wait.
Do you see the lag?
Yeah, it's not as bad as Plant Room, but it is there.
More lag? Listen, Discord sucks dick. Give me a break.
Technically less, but
Yeah.
it's happening.
You just need to get Nitro, and then you can stream in 60 frames per second. That'll
That will
fix
make
everything.
it make it way worse.
I feel like your internet isn't bad, so I don't know why it's, like...
My internet's probably the worst of us four, but it's still, like, not that bad. It's just this
Oh,
game.
no.
Whenever I stream for Zuper, he never complains about anything with PQ. Alright. Catch me if you can. Gross. Yeah, there's not in this classroom. I love this song so much. Check out the Sakura room.
Well, you better listen to it, because it's not in the second game. Or the third game.
That's fine. I have time to appreciate. Need to look for clues. Target seems pretty far away.
Do you have any idea where the room could be that he's talking about?
The Mocker's here. I don't see anything here.
could-
It might be connected.
If he's still able to get into like the tech room, it could be related to that.
Suit of armor's on display. Nothing's catching my attention though. Darn.
Jaden, just look up a guide, so we're not here for like 3 hours.
Nah, no, not yet. Not yet. Come on.
Well, at least
We
have
won't
it
be here
ready.
for
At
that.
least
It'll
have
be
it
like
ready.
5 minutes at the most.
Oof. I'm gonna change the region.
Is it? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, God. What the fuck?
It'll lag for a bit, yeah.
I think that's better.
What did you change it back to, US Central?
Yeah.
How did you
Yeah.
make the game lag for me? What?
It's good, it's great for us now. No, I spoke
I
too
think that's
soon.
just the game lagging, though, right?
Yeah, you turned on game lag. How'd you do that?
Alright, I'll go back to the where we were.
Wait,
How does we? What the? Huh?
you might have to save and relaunch the game.
How the fuck does that make any sense? That's why that's been happening? You can turn on my game lag?
Alright, you wanna turn on game lag?
No.
Let's put our region in Japan.
Oh God, Jaden, stop! Stop! Jaden, this is awful! Stop!
Japan was a horrible idea.
Oh my God. Alright. Oh, this is unplayable. This is straight up unplayable. Stop changing the region!
I'm putting it back, so it should be fine now.
No, it was on.
Jesus.
No, we were originally on East, dude.
Yeah, but we
then
put
we
it
went
on
to-
Central, so we'll be
started
closer to
lagging.
you.
But
So,
okay.
so what?
It was on East when it started lagging again.
No, it was on Central when his I'm trying to make it so his game doesn't lag.
Yeah, turn it to East. Fuck's sake.
How?
Oh, God.
Is it still bad for you?
Don't you guys see it lagging?
What about
You
now?
just said agging.
Lagging? Oh, my God. What did you do?
Please, please.
Restart the game, Rod.
Why
That's
the
what I
fuck?
got for you. Save and
Wait,
relaunch.
alright, it's good now. It's good now. It's good, good, good. If anyone else changes the region, I'm gonna throw them through the wall.
I
Alright.
mean, we'll just deal with having really bad stream lag. I don't think.
Is it really that bad? Why is it
It's really bad.
right now?
Yep.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Is it? Do you have an option to stream in lower quality?
Maybe?
See, like, I can screen share.
Yeah,
up-
you could.
What quality is that, Ross? Ross?
Wait, one sec.
You should be able to change it to 480.
I'm trying to figure out how.
480. Better be 720.
Alright, Jaden, you better throw yourself outside.
Just go to screen share, and then at the top left below, like the application window thing, it says stream quality, and hit 480
Where do you see this?
in the screen share menu.
I have turn on screen share, stream Danganronpa, or share
He
screen
doesn't.
window.
I don't think he gets to choose because he's not a Discord Nitro.
I don't have Nitro either.
Hmm.
Oh, you mean like this? All right. Yeah. So how about this? All right. Can you guys hear the game?
Yeah, we can hear it.
Is
I
it
can hear it.
bad? Oh my. Wait.
Oh god, it looks so bad though.
It's also still lagging.
Yeah.
fuck?
So don't do that.
Doesn't look bad. God, get over yourself. It's 480.
No,
Jeez.
no, like
Literally, it's
Let-
lagging anyway, so might as
Here.
well. 720.
let me print screen. Well,
All right, we'll go to 15 frames a second. There you go. That'll
Oh
fix it.
no.
no.
All right. See, it'll be much better now. Watch. See, better.
No, no, no.
Oh,
Wait,
God.
See,
Wait,
it's so much better, right?
why don't we go to Protection Force and stream through there and see if it's something with calls?
Yeah,
That
the
would be
last time we
awfully
had this
specific.
issue, it was.
We could just do it through
calls.
general. Oh wait, no, we can't do it through general.
We don't want Super to join.
What's wrong with Super joining? Oy vey. Apologies for all the errors.
Jaden's and
How do I do this on
This-
here? Oh wait, like this?
but it's by the disconnect button. It says go
Yeah.
live.
All right.
Join stream.
All right, you want to see how laggy that or how bad that looked? That's how bad it looked.
Better?
It looked worse on the thing.
Better or worse?
It is still lagging. It's about the same.
For me, it looks better actually.
Well, okay,
Oh.
that's good then.
Nope. Back to the call.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. It says we're on Central. Gotta go to East.
All right. I just preemptively left so it wouldn't lag. It's still gonna lag. Okay, good.
Jade, this isn't helping.
What?
It's not helping.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna stream it. No.
I can't even hear Jason speak anymore. Alright, whatever. You guys are just gonna have to deal with it. Is it still bad?
It's a little better.
It's good.
Maybe it's
now
just a
for-
bad floor. You don't know. Maybe it's just a bad floor.
Just keep checking.
Maybe 2 is just a really bad laggy game. You know.
This is 1.
I meant 1.
Maybe 2 is
Two's
just a
great.
really bad game.
2's a great game, but it's probably gonna lag even worse than
Apparently
this.
this killing game is being broadcasted across the world. Thinking about it makes my mind start to creak again, so I better stop. Computers are way nicer than the one Ultra Ego was established on. What's up with the Monokuma door? Creepy door is a picture of Monokuma. Okay. So yeah, I guess it will take more than 5 minutes if we have to stop for lag every 5 seconds.
Yeah, you know how to.
I can tell you the answer if you'd like.
At least message it to me so that I feel sane.
This is pretty. We never got to do anything in here. Is this a grand piano? I don't think it's related to the case. I'm guessing it's either the gym or it's something like that.
And we'll have like, I just had a stroke of genius. It's this place.
Alright, how about we play a game of hot or cold? That's a fun idea.
Alright, what floor are you on?
4.
Cold. Alright, open your map.
I'm on floor 3, Jaden.
Yeah, I don't remember what's on floor 3, so Ross. Alright. You're cold.
Okay, well. It's probably not the gym then, because he would remember that's on the first floor. Right. It's probably 5th floor. Shit.
You're hot.
Hot.
Cold. Cold. Oh wait, no, you're still cold. Never mind.
Alright, I'm going back up to the 5th floor.
Cold. It's not the 5th floor. It's not the.
3rd, 4th,
It's not the 5th floor.
4th,
It's not the 4th floor.
1st floor.
It's the gym.
Oh my god.
Why
Fucking.
even fucking...
I had to check. I had to see who was on this floor, you know. Fuck off.
Yeah, if you looked at your map, there's an exclamation point.
That certainly makes life easier. Alright, yeah, alright. Yeah, Monokuma bot. Monokuma's laying dismantled on the floor, but I figured it wouldn't be here.
Oh god.
I just found something. What is it? It's what? A boom.
A bomb! There's one installed in every Monokuma robot. I'm
A bomb! And that bomb went missing. There's no doubt about it. The fragment I found in the garden. Fragments near the dead body have been updated in the Truth Bolt section of your handbook. Okay, I've checked everything else I can think of. All that's left now is Kyoko's room. I should head back to the garden and ask Byakuya. Wow. This is actually going to be a very short investigation, isn't it? It depends on what's in Kyoko's room, though, I guess. I love how you can't even see the cursor when you hover over the white light.
Jaden!
That's not me.
Oh, wait. You think you can go
Yeah, I don't wanna-
Byakuya?
Let's go.
You wanted to check out Kyoko's room, right? Very well. Let's go.
I wonder what he had to do that was so important. Just went to take a piss or something. Ah, wait for me. Byakuya walked out without a second glance. I heard over on his way to the dorms.
Hurry up, you're so slow, Makoto. Well then, here we go.
Byakuya took the key out and slid into the keyhole, and then...
And it opened.
Looks like it. Thanks. I don't think he wants me to be the one who killed, because he's too stupid to figure out this case himself. Man, her room's just as boring as mine. That makes me feel better about myself. So this is Kyoko's room. Well, let's look at the most obvious thing first. There's something on the table. It's a woodblock decoration.
What?
What's that? What purpose does it serve? Murderer?
I think it's probably a key. The lockers at those really traditional public bathhouses uses them for lockers.
I wouldn't know. I've never gone to the public bathhouse.
That doesn't really surprise me. It's hard to picture Byakuya doing something like that.
It's certainly possible.
But I think I might know what it...
Really? What?
Unless I'm mistaken. I'm pretty sure I saw something in the dojo this might go to.
The dojo.
Yeah, Ross, you searched the dojo too early.
Woodblock key has been added to bullet section. Fuck my
You can
throat.
search her bed.
Here's the bathroom. She might have certain articles hanging out to dry, but not look inside. Oh my god. Really, dude? Here's her bed. I don't see anything interesting here, at least not as far as the case is concerned. Not even gonna check the cabinets.
Oh,
Why do they have these metal parts on... Like, these aren't windows, are they?
could be.
Nothing
Like,
else.
imagine if this was like a college dorm. There would be windows to go outside. Try speaking with him, because he lit out. Hey, I think it would be wise to look around a bit more.
Stop trying to go into her bathroom.
What?
You wanted to come here, right? So what is it you're looking for?
Nothing in particular. I just thought we might find some kind of clue here. A clue that might help us understand Kyoko.
Come on.
You can't be serious. That's why you made me take my time out, take time out of my search to come here?
Sorry.
Regardless, if you plan to poke around at random, you're doomed no matter how much time you take. Surely you have something more concrete. Something to give us some sort of direction here.
More concrete. Oh, I know. Earlier, Kyoko gave me something. Oh, what's this?
It's true. Consider it a symbol of my determination. Don't open it yet. Only open it if something ever happens to me.
I'm sure I have it here somewhere. Ah, I found it.
What's in the envelope?
Oh, something I'm not supposed to show you. He's just like...
Alright, murderer.
Kyoko gave it to me. She said something ever happened, I should open it.
Interesting.
Well, something certainly happened, so open it.
It just says, "You're the killer, douche." Oh, okay. Open the envelope and looked inside. Inside was a single piece of paper. Under the sheet. Man, my god, Kyoko.
What?
That's all there was in?
Yeah, looks like it. Under the sheets, what could it be?
What
Yeah,
could it
like, we're just
be?
looking at the sheet. It's just Kyoko under there, like, "Hey, what's up?"
Hey,
But could
so you
something be
got
hidden under
my
the
sex
sheet?
message.
Part of me didn't expect it to find anything, but as I lifted up the sheets... What's this? A bed? I found a crumpled up piece of paper. It says, "Lol made you look." Sex. F. Class 78
Can't-
student registry.
Can't believe Mukuro failed her sex test.
Yeah, I forgot. Mukuro Ikusaba? Don't do it. Okay. It appears to be... That's you.
It appears to be Mukuro Ikasaba's profile. But who is Mukuro Ikasaba? Cues back to the cutscene.
Well, yeah, it looks like
Mukuro
it.
Ikasaba, the 16th student.
It's probably the other thing Kyoko stole when she stuck into the headmaster's room along with the key.
God, you're so annoying. Fine, I'll tell you. It was a key, and that's it.
That's not enough asterisks for profile.
This must be the blank that Monokuma was talking about. Kyoko said a death without meaning was unappealing, and this is what she left behind.
I don't have time for your sentimental indulgences. Hurry up and finish your search.
Okay. I made an effort to pull myself together and look down at the profile sheet. Name, Mukuro Ikisaba. Sex, F. The ultimate soldier. Although small for her age, she was a military specialist trained in every weapon type imaginable. Okay. Fuck is this shit? Is this just girls in Panzer? She showed an interest in the military from childhood and soon found herself completely absorbed in it. In elementary school, she won a survival game tournament and began writing for military magazines. Just before entering middle school, while she and her family were on vacation in Europe, she disappeared. The story of a young Japanese girl being kidnapped quickly took over Japanese media outlets. An intense international investigation turned up no information. She was never found. However, she reappeared in Japan 3 years later, alone and completely unannounced. She revealed that she had joined a mercenary group known as Fenrir for those 3 years. Fenrir is the name.
Wolf.
Yeah, it's a wolf. It's the wolf of the ice spirit queen, whatever the fuck its name is. It's Celsius or whatever. In Tales of Symphonia. I don't know if that's actually Norse mythology. A lot of shit from Tales of Symphonia is Norse.
Mm-hmm.
She insisted that she hadn't been kidnapped, that she received battle training of her own volition. However, she never revealed why she decided to return home when she did. Muguru's profile has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. The ultimate soldier. Mercenary group. This doesn't feel real. The world I grew up in, it's like a completely different dimension. It's like only non-fiction and the other is sci-fi. There's no way to even compare the two. That's how different this is. That was how I saw things just as an ordinary person, but then...
I see.
I never imagined I would hear
Oh,
the
fuck off!
Fenrir in a place like this.
I'm gonna punt you through the wall.
And I know everything.
Huh? You recognize it? Well, why don't you just blast me sideways? Here, let me pull down my pants for you. You can bend me over while you tell me.
Naturally.
How did you know I'm into that? I mean, the Fenrir Mercenary Corps. It's a collection of battle-crazy warmongers. But they do have their uses, and they always get the job done. That's worth remembering.
I hire them every other Saturday to pick apart my chicken bones. This is all part of the world totally removed from the one I live in.
I have to say, I'm intrigued. Every rumor I've heard says that Fenrir has already...
Found it.
Whoa! I feel like our hero is becoming a bit player, and a bit player is becoming our hero!
Ah, it's you.
What?
God, could you imagine if you become Byakuya after this? Ross would hate
I wish.
himself. What have you got in your pretty little hands there?
It's, incriminating information.
Uh-oh, you found her profile.
So what if we did?
Hey.
Don't freak out on me. I'm not gonna hold it against you or anything. And in case you're wondering, I don't hold it against Kyoko either, even though she stole it and hid it. After all, there's no rule against stealing, is there? I'm not that smart. But who I can't forgive is Miss Ogami, who broke into the headmaster's office. Maybe I'll drag her corpse out here and slice it up and devour it. Bears are
Now you're cutting out so much.
Again, not for me.
Are rule violations really so unforgivable? You're quite adamant on those regulations yourself.
Boop. Beep.
Of yourself.
Beep.
Of yourself, it's yours. Of course I am! A proper school life is built on the dedication to organization and order. Which is why, even as the school headmaster, I have to follow the regulations myself. Sorry, I had a little gas there. So you're saying that you have to follow your own rules as well?
Of course.
Absolutely! I can't have you complaining about how unfair it all is, can I? Like the whiny bitches you are. In fact, on the subject of fairness, would you like to know something interesting?
Interesting.
Makoto did it! Anyway, it's about the wait, what?
It's about the one
written?
writing all the rules.
My brain is
Reading?
like,
What's reading?
oh, my brain kind of fart
What's
there.
reading?
Rating.
It's about the one writing all the rules. They're actually
Reading.
one of the participants in this killing game, Makoto. I don't think I've ever actually told you how many participants there actually were, did I?
There's 54 of them. Guess what? 13 more chapters to go, bitch.
I was thinking I should probably clarify that.
Imagine if there was like a whole other half of the school and all of them were really good at hiding. Just like a fuckload of them.
Graduating is actually just going to the next area. When you all first got together, way back when there were 15 people there, right?
Oh, sure were. Man, I forgot how tall some of these people were and how short I am.
Just look at Byakuya standing there, fucking as tall as Sakura almost.
Yeah, but look at the idol.
Sakura's closer.
She's really tall. And she's behind him.
I miss.
How is...
I miss a lot of these people.
Yeah.
Aoi I
Do
miss
you?
most of all.
She's alive.
Yeah, I know. I haven't seen her in a while. It's not fair.
Oh. Yeah. All right.
I'm surprised you didn't say you miss Mondo.
I also miss Mondo. He's awesome. He was cool.
In top.
Y'all suck. I miss Sakura.
Damn.
You miss...
Junko did not get much of a
Junko.
chance,
I
did
miss
she?
Junko. I want more Junko. Is that wrong of me?
No, she just kind of seemed like the, you fucking bitch kind of character.
But she
know.
wasn't. She was actually kind of more like the, ugh, this is so fucking annoying kind of character. Who actually wasn't rude. She wanted to get
Listen,
me a girlfriend.
all I'm saying is that I wish that we got to see more Junko before she died, like, early ass in chapter 1.
Yeah, she was
And I
this-
think that
Mm.
I'm allowed to want that.
She got the least character development out of any character in the whole game.
I know, which sucks.
Because
but-
you didn't hang out with her.
Yeah, also
I hung
that
out
too.
with. I guess like technically I got less out of Leon than.
I'm sorry, who's Leon? I mean, do you mean 11037?
No, I mean Ganondorf, the young.
I think that the first meeting may have led to a little misunderstanding among you all. There's actually 20 of you.
God damn it. Makoto's doing that weird sensor thing where he's tilting his head back and forth.
Why is he doing that? Damn!
Damn.
Her voice gets worse and worse every time we do it.
Yeah.
Misunderstanding. Are you saying?
In other words,
That's right. There weren't actually 15.
yes indeed.
The total number of students taking part in this killing game was actually 16.
Like, we
Big
know.
reveal, big shock. I know.
16 then. Oh my! Stop! Kururu, the nicest demon of all.
Voiced it. It voiced it.
Oh, it voiced it.
Lying hidden somewhere in this school.
Look, I hope you get used to this in Gash Bell M, because there's another scene that happens pretty early on that will reappear multiple
The
times.
one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
This one takes like 5 seconds. That clip takes like 30 seconds every time.
Don't worry, that's only like the 5th time it'll reappear.
The 16th
more.
student, Mukuro Ikusawa. She's part of this school life. So the one making all the regulations is... How's that make sense?
Ah! Why? Did you say something?
Why are you...
Why
Yeah,
are you
that's-
telling us this? Well, because... Like I told you, this killing game is desperately popular. You wouldn't believe the ratings. And since we've got so many viewers now, I wanted to make sure... Page. Looking at you!
Someone Twitch Prime.
Yeah. Ah! Thanks for subbing! Thanks for the 15 months!
My OnlyFans page can be found here. You can also find iDubbbz's wife and all her nudes. Woohoo!
This has fucking now been aged.
Yeah, well, you know.
I don't want to. You don't want to wake up in a hurricane of
Of complaints?
complaints. Complaints and hate mail. You know,
Yes indeed.
makes sense.
Not really, but I understand what you were trying to say.
Well now.
Okay, that's all you get for now.
Man, I really hope there's less Jaden characters in the future, because, like, every single one of them is cutting out.
Don't worry, the new mic will be here in like 80 weeks.
Yeah, after the
When
series is done.
pandemic's over. Oh, I do have some revenge to get, so I have an extra bonus for you. Who did
Revenge.
it? I want to get back at that sneaky Miss Kirigiri, so I'm going to share a little secret with you.
Seriously?
Hey,
You know how she wears those stupid gloves day in and day out all the time?
Wow.
Love those.
Okay, you're actually hooking me up.
Well, don't tell anyone I told you, but, she wears them to cover a bunch of hideous scars that she doesn't want others to see.
Well, I guess that confirms that that's probably not her. Huh?
Okay, now that's all you get.
I guess that probably deconfirms it being Kyoko.
Yeah.
Feel kind of sad because I wanted to meet Mukuro Ikasaba.
Well, that's also if he's telling the truth.
Basically described as tank girl.
Monokuma's account.
Kyoko wears those gloves to cover up a bunch of scars? Wait, so on the back of her hand, the tattoo, that's not a scar. Wait, but no, Monokuma specifically said they were scars, right? And that's why Kyoko wears those gloves to hide the scars, which means... Also, Fenrir Wolf, oh my god, fucking sake. Yeah, okay, that's probably what it is. These fake nails on the corpse.
Are you thinking about Kyoko again?
Huh?
Fucking horny dog. Forget about her. What matters right now is uncovering Monokuma's trap.
So unless Mukuro Ikasaba is Kyoko, good fucking luck with that one.
Yeah, I don't even think the game would do that.
If she was, then they would be 17 students, and they'd list Toko and Genocide Jill as two different characters. His
Or
trap.
we haven't met the
Who knows?
Such ignorance.
God
Holy
must have
shit.
really hated you to make you so dull.
I think he just gave up on you. I think he just rolled the dice and somehow it came up as like a really good RNG. And he just said, this one's shit. Get out of here.
Don't you remember what Monokuma just told us?
Said
That's
there were
your
16
line.
students, right? Which means Mukuro was a student here.
Obviously, Monokuma is trying to... that Mukuro is the one creating the rules to... But why would he tell us that? And why now?
He said he wanted to make things clear so there wouldn't be any complaints later.
But the fact that he said that proves that Mukuro is connected to this case. That... Oh, I thought it was that. That's why Monokuma revealed the existence of a 16th student. He needs to make our investigation fair.
So if she's connected to the case, I think that pretty much confirms that I'm not the one who killed either of them. And it's either Mukuro Ikasaba or Kyoko who's dead in the ground. Like, guaranteed. Which, I mean, that was already obvious. But it probably confirms one killed the other. Which would be pretty fucked up, because that means that Kyoko's probably guaranteed to die either way. So, oh well. Mukuro's related to the case.
It's certainly possible.
Perhaps she's the one who killed Kyoko.
Huh?
That would explain why we would have to have a class trial, wouldn't it?
I mean, there's a dead body on the ground. That's why we have to have a class trial.
Hell, even when Sakura killed herself, there was still a class trial. If she's a student and she killed someone, that would make her part of the school's killing.
Mukuro is the killer? She killed Kyoko?
Anyone should be able to come up with that conclusion, don't you think, dull moron? In fact, that's exactly what I thought when the investigation first began, you dumb moron. But based on what Monokuma just told us, I've changed my mind.
It's all clear now.
Mukuro Ikasaba isn't the culprit. You are.
Huh? What makes you say that?
We thought Mukuro was the ultimate despair, was the mastermind's true identity. But Kuma's behavior...
Oh my god, alright. Give me a sec. Way too much.
Okay, now you're cutting out. Hi, welcome back, Ross.
Alright. Try that line again.
Okay. But if that's true, Monokuma's behavior makes no sense.
Much better.
Hold on, give me a second. Okay.
This is the best recording of all time. I feel like I've been saying that a lot lately.
It happened.
Is there a reason you became really, really quiet?
I have no idea what's happening.
Why would the mastermind go out of their way to reveal themselves to us?
Why would the mastermind go out of their way to reveal themselves to us?
That's a good point, Mr. Miyagi.
Other words,
Mukuro giving us information that would raise questions about her would be bold, to say the least. It makes more sense than to assume that Mukuro is...
So that's the trap. They want us to suspect Mukuro and come to the wrong conclusion.
That's what makes sense to me.
The way you say it, it definitely does seem possible, but if that's really true, if Mukuro isn't the killer, then who is?
Well then, I believe our work here is finished.
Since they're not suggesting Mukuro's dead and Kyoko killed her right now, that's probably what it is.
Let's move on. I'm sure there's other places in need of investigation.
I should find if that key and the dojo really are connected.
let's go.
Well,
That's what he said to Toko.
Yep. Okay, listen.
I'm going everywhere with you.
There are wooden lockers here. They use wood block keys just like those super traditional public bathhouses. Looks like the
Wonder
key we
which one
found
it
in
is.
Kyoko's room really does go to one of the lockers. Yeah.
I think it's number 2. What about you?
I don't know. I'm leaning more
I'm thinking
towards 6. No, it can't be 6. Come on, Ross. What the fuck's
That's
wrong with you?
ridiculous, Ross.
No, I want to
God,
change
you're
my
so
answer.
fucking stupid.
I want to change my answer. I'm really for some reason.
Yeah, that's what.
I see.
Makoto, do you see the locker furthest to the left?
Yeah, it says 1 on it.
Very strange.
That's the only one that doesn't have a key in it at the moment.
Ah, I see. You're actually reading Japagana, in which 1s and 6s
No,
are
I'm
reversed.
reading in fucking English. You understand what that means, right?
No. This probably is the key we found in the locker, right?
Well, just try it already.
Okay. Okay. Pick out the wood block key and insert it into the locker's metal lock, and click. The locker eagerly accepted the key and it opened.
God, what if... Oh, God.
There are errors in here. Looks like 10 errors in total.
What's that at the... They look like they're made out of titanium. I can tell that because I'm smart. Which means they're quite strong despite how thin they are. Of course, without a bow, they're nothing but strong little sticks.
Oh, you can still
With
swing
pointy
around.
with pointy ends.
Yeah, they're basically sticks. You can't, like, stab someone with an arrow. Strong sticks. Titanium arrows have been added to the truth bullet section. Oh, there's something else inside the locker. It's a watered up ball of duct tape. I wonder what this is used for. Is that a blood stain?
I see.
If it is, that means it must surely be related to the case.
This duct tape is related to the case somehow? But how could it possibly be involved?
It's related to the case.
Cool. I think that's all the locker has to offer for now. Something wrong?
Very strange.
It's very odd, don't you think? The locker was hiding items related to... But how did the key to the locker wind up in the...
Why?
Or perhaps...
Byakuya?
Forget it. You have to figure it out yourself. Come on, we need to continue on to the next location.
What's the next location? Huh?
There's still something we need to look into. We need to do more research on Fenrir.
Fenrir? You mean the mercenary group that Mukuro Kusaba was a part of? Can we have a flashback about that? I really need to remember it again. But how are we supposed to find out about that?
Isn't it obvious? Where in this school research on something?
The storage. Fucking dumb. Yeah, research. Are you talking about the archive? That's right, the archive has all kinds of info that the general public doesn't have access to.
Let's go.
We only have so much time before the trial begins. Let's hurry.
Alright.
I believe there was a fire. Something's in my throat.
Something's in the Discord, too. It's called Lag City. Oh, nice. Good one, Discord. Nice! That was a good one.
You went offline for that one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hopefully that makes it better. I feel like this Discord update has actually slowed it down.
oh God.
Fuck you, Discord.
Oh, that felt bad.
Maybe I can like, hop this out. Now that would just create like a second screen to make it lag even worse.
It should pause when you're in the game.
Oh, you
On your end. I believe that there was a file related to Fenrir or something.
Byakuya seems to know the archive like the back of his hand and went straight to the shelf in the back.
Ah, here we go.
He quickly returned with a file in hand. What you got there, Byakuya fuck?
I see.
Take a look at this.
I have no idea what it says. What language is this?
Russian. Fuck. How did you make it all the way to high school without learning a single word in
I
French?
took Italian. Ah, you're one of those, huh? I'm pretty sure most high schoolers can't speak French.
Well, what for you? But I expect you to repay your debt 100 times over.
100 times. Isn't that kind of extreme?
Oh, this is
Fenrir is an elite fighting unit based out of the Middle
you know what
East.
this screen cap is from? It's from the fucking where is it? Yeah, it is.
That's from the haha.
What?
I posted it.
The funniest shit. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, it is that one. You're right.
It's Pickle Rick.
Unlike military contractors, there are a fierce group of soldiers who engage in direct combat.
Alright, Splinter. Can you like read with a normal accent, please?
No.
He wouldn't be reading back in English with like a French accent. What?
No, he's clearly reading it in French, but I don't.
Like, I
speak
understand he's a
French.
bit of a douchebag, but I don't think he'd be this high horse about it.
They claim that a single member is equivalent to an entire company of regular soldiers.
Persona will be summoned.
Just like Ragnarok.
Alright,
Their mere
Jaden.
presence is enough to strike fear into any enemy.
I would normally allow this to continue, but please, read it normal and fast, because otherwise, like, the more you read, the worse it gets. So please just read normal.
I know. They have been involved in countless military battles and operations, most of which are highly classified.
Please, Jaden.
It's not even like it doesn't even
cutting out
sound
so
like a
much.
French accent.
No, it's not even close. It's just cutting out so much. Please stop.
However, some time ago, they were completely ceased all activity.
Much better.
See, it doesn't have as... At present, cannot be
Oh my
confirmed.
Why? Fuck you, Discord. Maybe you logging off will help.
Maybe. I don't know. What if I do that? I don't know. Maybe.
What'd you just do?
Something?
Did you change the region again?
No, I did not change the
No,
region.
Okay.
There are unconfirmed reports that the key members of the group were all neutralized. Rumors indicate they were killed to keep from revealing secrets they'd acquired. Some, however, believe that there was mounting, and they simply imploded.
Oh my.
See, that cutout actually happened for me, unlike all the other ones.
That was a really good cutout. Soon, however, there was a mounting, and then they imploded. Oh no.
Okay, what?
So yeah, there was a mounting, and then they imploded.
Oh, okay.
It is basically just a mounting insurgents, and then you guys can read.
What?
What is it?
This all just sounds like some kind of alternate reality.
Well, it isn't. This is our reality, and the only reality. Those people are part of our world. Their battlefields aren't much different from our lives here. An unpredictable, unimaginable world. That's what makes it so exciting.
Exciting definitely isn't the word I would use. I'll be honest.
So, did anything jump out at you? This may be your last opportunity to learn about.
Now that you mention it, the report said something about where the name Fenrir comes from, right?
That's right. It said Pickle Rick. Funniest shit I've ever seen.
It's exactly that, Makoto.
Yes. It is
But yeah, I
Fenrir,
was right. Fenrir is the wolf.
the Wolf of Ragnarok. Most people reference it as such anyway. Speaking of which, would you like to know something interesting related to that? Would you like a fun factoid? To show you that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body.
How did fuck? How did Byakuya not even fucking notice the tattoo then?
My
Absolutely.
tattoo's
He
on my
did, he
ass
just didn't
cheek.
mention it because he's a fucking douchebag.
Because it's Byakuya.
Huh? They got a tattoo of Fenrir? Could that mean... Buguri Gustavus profiles.
Say it out loud, though.
Yeah, it's so fucking obvious, though. Alright, well, that's
And
where
that-
we're done.
The time.
Guys sticking around for our trial.
Time is utterly
Yes, it's
precious,
only
and it
12.
constantly assaults us
Yeah, I'm good.
organisms, the earth, natural phenomena.
Oh, this is different.
It damages us little by little until the end. You should really think about that. Anyway, it's time to begin the class trial.
Thank you for reading those lines for us. That's the best part about class trials. The lines are read for me, so there's less cutting out.
Meet up in the usual spot.
Wow, Ross.
It's okay. I like your reading, Jaden. I really do. I just don't like Discord cutting out. It's not your fault. It's Discord.
It's only you for some reason.
It's because I'm, like, recording a game, streaming a game, fucking screen sharing.
Then the time has come.
All we can do now is try to uncover the truth during the class trial.
Right.
It would seem that's the way to wait. It would seem that's what?
You know, the best part about you, like, doing Byakuya's voice is that sometimes you stumble over your words. And whenever you do that, I just love imagining that Byakuya is just fucking up royally. And it's just like, let's go. Just like,
He has a
good job.
stutter. That's-
Alright, here we go again. Alright. It's not lagging this time, good. Ross
Yeah.
does not know how to navigate menus. Well,
End off the episode, and then let's start one as a class trial.
I'm thinking about doing that. What's the current time of the episode? Oh yeah, that's a good idea. I'm gonna do that. When we come back next time, we'll do the trial.